All right, GoFundMe donors, I just want to give you an update and say thank you so much for everything that you've done to donate and help the workshop PDX. I want to give a quick update on a few different things that has changed a little bit since the last video, some things I hope you'll be excited about. Also want to share a quick brief story. I don't even know if the story has much of a point to you, but I just want to share with you in here at the workshop PDX. Yesterday, a gentleman, he's pretty prominent, like well-known black former dancer, or still a dancer really in his own right, from Portland. A guy named Mr. Bobby came in and he sat with me for a few hours and he kept saying, you know, like how important this space felt to him and how important it was for us to have this space. When I started doing the workshop PDX, I would say it was a creative third space for everyone. And here recently, as we've moved into the new space, it's become more evident that a little bit of change in the languaging, that it's a creative third space for us. And the us is one of those things where, you know, it helps create that space of understanding that this is for those who are on the margins. There's the different ways that you can put it, but for those of us who've been othered, you know when you're us, because if you're them, then you know who us is, that kind of thing. So I like the idea that individuals can come in and feel that this is for them, that this is being curated for them. I like that a lot of people have come in at the space that it's at and they see the potential. And I just wanted to share that with you. Just the idea that someone who is generations older came in and felt a sense of relief and felt and gave a blessing that we're here. And so just wanted to share that with you. But here's a quick workshop PDX. As you know, I'm always trying to get all the art up on the walls, making some progress over there. Also doing something a little bit different over here in this space. Never know if I ever showed that in the first place, but someone came and hooked up the sound system a little bit better. So now we're rocking in stereo, and so that changed the layout just a little bit, but got a few more posters up. Got a few more books up, a few more things that we're doing to get the workshop PDX like up and going and looking good. Yeah, things are just coming along. A lot of coloring books right there for the kids, plus a few Spike Lee books to look through, Kobe books. Yeah, and of course, my Portland Arthurs, my two favorite right there. And so got vision for this space. I'm sorry if that made you dizzy. Got vision for this space right here where we are, is to definitely let that be sort of the classroom space. Some of those black tables right there will go over there in like a U shape. So that's where we'll have a lot of the, like when I do have the kids from Beam or other people who want to do classes, that'll be a nice place for it. Bookshelves, got a few additional books in there now. Once again, that's still where it's at. Still waiting. As soon as I get the next set of donations, we'll be able to get a couch, you know, a few couches and area rugs so people can hang out right here. Also, still looking for a table, like a couple of round tables where people can eat so we can have a dedicated space for eating. Got our puzzles out. Got some really cool stuff right here. You know, I love dominoes, but I love these Outcast cards. Really, really cool, man. I just thought these cards were the coolest when I saw them. So excited about it. So I just wanted to share it with you. But here's something, because you make do. You know, there's no running water in here. So one of the things that, I want to close that real quick. One of the things I wanted to show you is, you know, sometimes you get innovative. So I brought one of these little sinks. But then I just got the 5-gallon jug and put this on it with the bucket down there, so that when we're washing our hands, and of course when we want cold or hot water, we've got that water dispenser there. All this until we can figure out, you know, bigger terms on how to bring things in. Here's something I'm super excited about. As you know, I work on my film Uncaged, and a big part of picking a space where I can still work on the film but still also have the art space was important. And so some of my support group has come through to really help out. Sam over at Northwest Doc was able to help me find it's a mess in here because I'm still setting up my space. Look at the size of this desk. So I'm now able to work on the film in here. So still setting things up. Of course, my inspiration is always to do a wall of black comics so that when people come in, they got to know black folk be in comics too. So, got that going on. A little inspiration. And of course, we always need more of these. We still need about 6 more of these. They're 40 bucks a piece, but they work really well to block everything off. It's really cool. So the vision is to take a space about the size of this one you're seeing right here, give that to an artist so we can have about 4 of these and just have 4 artists in residence. And then back here, I ain't gonna show you everything back there, but we'll use the back part for storage. And because we're using it for storage and I want to be courteous to the neighbors, just recently frosted out all of the windows so that the neighbors don't have to see the things we're storing. So it's coming along here at the workshop PDX. I'm proud of what we're doing. I hope that I'm making you proud. I hope I'm making God proud with this. That's just the hope. You know what I'm saying? Oh, real quick, let me show you these. I like these little dominoes. I got them from Benchmark, a really dope space. When it comes to curating spaces, that's a place that I would hope to be able to curate, you know, like they have. But that's the workshop update. I can't say enough. Thank you so much to everyone who donates, shares, updates, cheers us on. We're really shaping out to be what we know God wants us to be here. We're still helping houseless people who come in. We're still just being who we are in the context and how God made us. This is a creative third space for us. And so when we help individuals, and it's thanks to you. So we still got the big goal of 42,000 so we can help pay facilitator fees so that when I'm here or when I have some of my core people here that we can be able to offer them a little something for keeping the doors open on a consistent basis because the community needs consistency. So that's part of what we're doing. We've secured a gracious donor who helps us cover rent and utility costs for this first year while we're seeking out long-term funding and really seeing what's the most viable way to keep this mission going economically. So we have a little bit of breathing room with that, but we still have a long-term goal. And so this GoFundMe is just a way of just letting everyone know we are still here. We do need help with a few different things, more than just moving in, making everything look pretty. Long term, there's hard hours of grant writing, there's hard hours of planning, facilitating, and all those things really, they can be done for free. But when they are done for free, sometimes it's extra stress when you got to do this for free and then you got to run and do something else. So our vision is to be able to make sure that this is sustainable for the people who are involved and also sustainable for the community. So, you know, I've been rambling on long enough, but I just wanted to just tell you, thank you so much for supporting the workshop PDX and all the work that we're doing here. And it's coming along, you know, it really is. And it's thank. So, yeah, we appreciate you.